Hello, welcome to all you Taurus people out there. This is the first horoscope of the year of 2021 for January. And let's have a look what this is all about. It's definitely the spotlight on the Taurians, absolutely, because I want to talk about Mars in your sign, of course, and with Uranus and with Lilith. I want to talk about Venus as well, and I want to talk about the Mercury retrograde. But let's get started with the good news. After all these months of Mars in Aries in your 12th house, remember I've been talking about it in the monthly horoscopes, that wait until Mars gets in your sign, dear Taurians, things are going to shift really, really hard for you. And this is it. On the 7th of the month of January, Mars is in your sign. And this is a good time to initiate new things, to do new things, to feel revived and to feel lots of energy to get the year started up. And what kind of start it is, because it's not just Mars in your sign. That is definitely good. Also in relationships, by the way. If you have trouble with saying no to people, this is you can really make a change here, because with Mars in your first house, you can say no when you want to say no, even when you are the nice Taurian out there. So be prepared that in your relationships you are a bit more, or you could come across as a bit more selfish, but sometimes that is needed. That is needed to restore the situation, or maybe you have been letting yourself, not showing enough the boundaries with other people. So that's definitely a good energy for that. But another thing is that this Mars is going to connect with Uranus and with Lilith around and about the 20th of the month, but you will feel it the whole month. Now, what does it mean? I've been talking about this last month as well, and this is definitely about a sort of a freeing up. So when this happens in your sign, I really see for the Taurians some sort of a freeing up energy when it comes to their lifestyle, when it comes to their life path. I think a lot of Taurians have had enough with the things that has been difficult for them, or they have been put up with stuff that has been going on for a long time. And now it is like drawing a line in the sand and saying, look, this is enough. I'm taking back my freedom. Is definitely, if you just remember this one thing of the reading, then it's that. You're taking back your freedom for sure. And with Lilith there, it has to do with really, really wanting this and really, really being ready for this. Now, so Mars is in Taurus in the Earth sign, in your first house, and Venus is also in an Earth sign, in Capricorn, in your 9th house. Now, when that happens, when Mars and Venus are in the same element, this is good for someone who's got a lot of energy in that element. So it is for you. Taurus goes well with Capricorn. And as this is happening in your first house and in the 9th house, there is a new vision there, because the 9th house has to do with your opinions, has to do with your outlook on the future, and it's going to be a bit more positive and even more practical. So some of you, I know it sounds crazy in these times, but some of you will be able to travel and really enjoy that. Venus in the 9th house. People who can't travel, they can connect with people from abroad, with people from a different culture, or enjoy really about exploring and studying the metaphysical side of life. So because Venus is your ruler and it's in the 9th house. So there's definitely for you, really, you're one of the signs, together with Virgos and with Capricorns, that are really gonna feel on a very down-to-earth level an improvement of your life overall, notwithstanding the fact what is happening there. Mars with Uranus and Lilith, when people would have this in a natal chart, this is a lot of Daredevil energy. People with Mars, Uranus, they tend to be like people who work in the emergency room, or people who work, who are Formula One drivers. So when there is something that you're afraid of, do it. And because you're gonna have more courage or more desire to do so. The only thing to look out for, but I think with this beautiful Venus energy, you will be fine, is to be careful that you don't want to rush too much. So that you would fall, basically, so to speak, figuratively. But definitely new energy coming up for you. You're going to feel so much revived. You're going to feel so much more alive. And also in your relationships. So when you are single or not, it doesn't matter. You are truly there to go after your needs, and that will have a reflection also in your relationship. So when you're in a relationship, they will say like, oh my goodness, what's happening with the Taurian? They are so selfish. I mean, in their perspective. You're going to be a bit more selfish there, and that's fine. As I said, especially when you have been not taking your freedom enough in the relationship, but only then. On another level, it's fantastic to start new projects, fantastic to start new things. And definitely with the Jupiter-Saturn that just entered in Aquarius in your 10th house of work. So Mercury going backwards there in the highest point of your horoscope in Aquarius at the end of the month. So this is something towards the end of the month. The 31st of the month, Mercury goes backwards in that 10th house. 10th house is work, is your career, is your public life. There's something there that is not 100% balanced, and you're going to work on that. But that will be something also for February. So I'll talk about that next month. So expect the work when it's not going like you want. You have time to reassess it for sure. But that will be for February. Enjoy that new liveliness that you're having. Enjoy it. And also with that lovely energy of Venus, you're in the 9th house of enjoying life and having hope for the future. Having said that, thank you so much for watching and see you next time. Bye-bye.